Hey guys! So I know I haven't uploaded for a little bit. Basically, I have been revising for my mock tomorrow. Yay. I've basically filled up half a book, rewriting and rewriting the same thing to try and get it into my brain. You might notice that for the last few videos, I've been wearing big ass jumpers. What's that about? I know the main concern whenever people who used to self-harm start wearing baggy stuff again, or like big jumpers or whatever, it's always, oh, they're self-harming again, better make sure they're alright. But it's more coming to terms that they used to self-harm. Which might sound weird, because usually you think, oh, they're coming to terms with it, therefore they should be like, alright with it, and they should be able to, like, show off that. But that's not always the case. Some people who used to self-harm like to hide it. Sorry, there was a bit bang in there, so I had to like quickly switch off before like it caught on the camera, and then I had to edit it out, and that's annoying. So basically, some people like to hide it because it makes other people uncomfortable, which probably sounds stupid to people who have been through it, but to people who haven't been through it or people who have been through it, some people it makes them really uncomfortable. And you probably think, oh, why? Well, everyone has their reasons. Personally, I think it does better if I wore baggy jumpers and shit. Like, it makes it easier for me, it makes it easier for everyone else. I've always kind of been the shy kid, I guess. But about showing them, like, what is that? Like, obviously it's a personal thing, so you don't want to, like, share it with everyone. Like, some people choose to wear baggy stuff in some places, and then in other places they'll just wear a normal t-shirt. But I think that depends on the person and lots of other variables, like how visible the scars are, and blah 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 blah. Personally, there's not a spot on my body where I don't either have a scar or some sort of mark, like on my neck and stuff. It's hard to see on camera, but in real life it's really visible. I have vitiligo, and that makes my skin different colours, especially on my back and chest area, and it started recently growing up my neck a lot more, which is uncomfortable for me, and I've started wearing jumpers and stuff because they cover my neck and stuff like that. I don't have to look at it, and I don't have to have other people ask what it is, which is kind of weird, which is another reason why I stopped getting changed with other students. In my school, they have two big changing rooms, one for each thing. But I started getting changed in the school bathrooms. One, because I don't fit with the people in my group and all that. And two, because I was sick of being looked at whenever I took my shirt off. Which sounds weird, but it's very true. Like, when you have something different, even doesn't matter how many times people see you, they're always going to point it out. There are some people who are going to think it's cool, and there's other people who are going to say, stay away, like, are you infectious or whatever. Personally, my mum also had the same thing as me. I'm not sure if she had the exact same thing as me. She had the same symptoms, but she could cover it up with something. I don't know, something about lemons. Something about lemons. So, what do people think when they see someone with self-harm scars? I watched a video earlier about someone else talking about this sort of thing, and then I looked up, and in the comments of the person who was asking, it was stuff along the lines of attention-seeking girl, self-obsessed girl, and all of them had something to do with girls, and I think people don't realise the amount of guys that also do it. What's the thought on guys that do it? Like, what's the thoughts there? Like, it's not a talked about topic, so I don't think there's going to be many answers. But personally, I've always been the odd one out. So how do you see guys like me? Like, if I was one day my dream is to be shirtless. There's actually been amazing news recently, which I'll make an entirely another video about. But it has something to do with Space Youth Project, and there was a lot of crying, so much crying. And every day when I come into school, my friend always says, "Have you got the email yet?" They're so excited for me. Everyone's so excited for me in that class. Basically, in my school, there's this thing called the special room. The people in the special room call it the special room. No one else calls it the special room. Mostly because they're not in there. But everyone loves the special room because they're in there. Special room is for kids with any sort of mental disabilities, physical disabilities, or people who just need a little bit of support, which I think is great, and I think every school should have something like that. And that would be amazing if I could implement something like that into my dream job. What's my dream job? 1. Being a YouTuber. 2. Having a gay cafe. What's a gay cafe, you might ask? Well, something I saw, it was an idea I saw. But I don't think there is a gay cafe. And I want to make one. And me and my friend, let's call him L. Me and my friend L, we talked about this idea, and now we have a dream plan. His dream plan is to meet Jeffree Star and have a nail salon. And the plan is that we're going to share a building, but split down the middle. One side's going to be my side, it's going to be my gay cafe, and he's going to have a salon. He loves things like nails. He actually almost got isolation for a few weeks because he refused to cut his nails because they were too long and too dangerous. My school's full of idiots. So, there's my dream, if any of you were wondering. Me and Elle both dreamed to be YouTubers. Shit, I fucked up. Me and Elle both dreamed to be YouTubers and meet our idols, and both of us want to move to America and have our gay cafe slash nail salon, which will be amazing. When I do this, I feel like I have 6 fingers, but I know I don't. Something's weird with me. By the way, this is Dylan the Dinosaur. I didn't give him this name. He had a tag that said Dylan the Dinosaur. He's usually on my bed, but I thought I'd just sit on his lap and be like, "Hey, guys, new video." Woo. Yeah. So soon I will be making that video about, I'm just going to call it Project. And also, I have another series in mind. With all the stress of my first mock coming up and my first exam, which is in less than a month. Woo. I've managed to come up with loads of ideas when not being able to do art. I also do art as a GCSE, and yesterday I made an Instagram called Button Doodle. And it's only been up for less than 24 hours, and I already have 30 followers for my art, and I think that's awesome. I had an Instagram before, and I still have that one up, but Button Doodle is just for my art and for interacting with people who want to commission me and blah 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 blah. For anyone who was wondering, I do art commissions, I also do story commissions, but it's not that those are closed, it's that they won't be done straight away. I also do art requests as long as they're not, like, too detailed or vivid. I don't know what I mean by vivid. Not too gory. I'm done with gore for the minute. I drew a few gory pictures and then it was out of my system. I drew a lovely realistic heart saying, "I hope I don't love you," because I've been listening to his Doodle song You on repeat. I'm sad sack of shit. But my drawing was more about the idea of gay love and not wanting to be in love because you're gonna be seen as wrong no matter what. Woo. If I seem really low in this video, I'm not. And I look like I've been punched in the face. I'm not. I'm just tired because I've been revising. I woke up at 6 a.m. and then until I think 12 I was rewriting into this book. I'm doing my Cambridge National if anyone's wondering. And if anyone has some revision tips, aside from stop recording, stop drawing, stop writing, do your work, aside from that, well, I have until tomorrow to get it into my brain. Anyway, if you've had a good day, put it in the comments. If you've had a bad day, put it in the comments. If you had an in-between day, put it in the comments. Promise to reply. See y'all later, bye!